Coordinate geometry 3. We've already had a look at positive slopes, negative slopes, zero slopes, and undefined slopes. Now we want to take a look at other values for the slope. And the thing to remember is the slope is either a fraction or a whole number. And the formula for the slope is rise divided by run. So it's written in fraction form. I'll explain what rise and run are in a moment. Okay, this image here has a plane. It's got an x and a y axis, and it's got a blue line running from bottom left to top right called F. If you ignore the dotted lines and the text on it at the moment, just look at the blue line, the plane and the axis. Okay, so how do we calculate the slope? Well, the first thing is you can pick any 2 points on the line, and we need to do that. I've picked those 2 points. The second thing you need to do is draw horizontal and vertical lines to form a right angle triangle. So I always take the leftmost point, I draw a horizontal line until I'm above or below the second point, and then from there I draw a vertical line to form a right angle triangle. In other words, this is what I do. Horizontal line first, in this case until I'm below the second point, and then a vertical line. So I've got a right angle triangle, and now I need to measure the horizontal distance and the vertical distance. So the horizontal distance of that right angle triangle we call the run, the vertical distance we call the rise. For me, the run is 2, the rise is 1. So when I put down my formula, I know the rise is 1, run is 2, so that gives me a slope of a half. Okay, let's have a look at a few more questions, but before that I just want to remind you of the steps. You put in your 2 points, you make your right angle triangle, you read your rise and your run, and then the slope is equal to the rise divided by the run. So here are 4 examples. I'm going to look at the top right and the bottom left first because I know they have positive slopes. So let's look at the top right. So again, pick your 2 points, and the points there are in light blue in the top right hand corner. Then we need to draw in a right angle triangle. So I start at the leftmost point, go horizontally until I'm above or below the other point, and then draw my vertical line. Now I need to read off my rise and my run. My run is horizontal because you run horizontally and you rise vertically. So when I read those, I get a run of 4 and a rise of 3. I know that slope is equal to rise over run, so the slope in this case will be 3 over 4. That's my answer. Let's have a look at the bottom corner. Remember, make your triangle, read the rise and run, and then sub those into your formula, rise divided by run equals slope. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bottom leftmost point, draw a horizontal line over until I'm beneath the other one, and then a vertical line straight up. Read my values, and then slope will be equal to 5 over 5. You can cut that down to 1, I'm not going to. Alright, we have 2 more to go. These have negative slopes. So we're going to get minus for each of those answers. But we started as we did before. We pick our 2 points, which are done. We need a triangle. So we're reading from left to right. We're going to go from the 0, 6 point on the top left-hand corner. We're going to go to the right until we're over the other point. And then we're going down. Alright, read my rise and my run. My run is 3, my rise is 6. And remember that we've gone vertically down, so as a result my slope will be negative. So my slope will be minus 6 over 3, which is minus 2, and you can simplify that to minus 2. Alright, last one. Pick 2 points. From those 2 points, make your triangle. From your triangle, read the rise and the run. And then the slope is equal to rise over run, which is 5 over 2.5. And because it's a negative slope, I put the minus 5 there. Or you can also think about it because my vertical line has gone down rather than up. And that's going to be minus 2 as the answer. Okay, you guys need to do plenty of questions on that.